Tony Gollan, great to see you here, Tony, and you've brought over a very decent horse as well, Antino. How happy are you?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah, thanks for having me for starters. It's been a great week. The horse has settled in really well. You just see him stretch his legs in his last piece of work, and he's in very good shape. I feel he's in as good a shape as we saw him at Flemington in the Champions Mile.
Just as an overall sort of summation of his form, I mean, some of that form is very good, obviously. I mean, it looks an open mile this year, doesn't it? So I imagine you'd be quietly fancying your chances, wouldn't you?
Well, I don't know the international form that well, but it's certainly more open with Golden 60 retired, that's for sure and certain. So it makes it a bit better for all of us travellers. The local is not as dominant as what he has been for the last 3 years. So the form in Australia has been great, weight for age form all spring. He's been up to the mark well. My main goal was to get him here in as good a shape as what I had at Flemington, and I do feel we got him there.
This has been a bit of a dream for you, hasn't it? I read in an article that you've always wanted to bring a horse, and to have a horse of this guy's calibre and to have the opportunity, it must be quite special.
Yeah, it has been actually. I never actually thought if I would get the honour to have a horse here, which is an honour to get invited to come to this race day. It's a fantastic race meeting with the 4 big Group 1s. This horse here, we've been thinking about this for about a year. As we got deeper into the spring, it started to become a bit of a reality. I wanted to really make sure that his Group 1 weight for age form in Australia was up to the mark, and it was all spring. So we feel like we're a worthy contender.
Talking of being up to the mark, you've got a jockey who's most definitely up to the mark. Obviously has some previous at this meeting, Blake Shin. Obviously we know him very well, and I imagine good to have him on board as well.
Absolutely. He knows the place well, obviously, but more importantly, he knows the horse well. I think Antino's a quirky horse, as you see here this morning. He likes to have a good look around at things, and Blake knows what he can and can't do. So it's really important for us to have a rider on of his calibre, but more importantly, knows him so well.
And just sort of as the experience, I mean, your horse has now settled in. I mean, how has he settled in? All been okay?
Yeah, terrific. I mean, the weather is beautiful this time of the year. The climate's so kind to the horses. I think it's one of the major attractions of coming here in December. He's settled in really well. He's enjoyed his time here at Sha Tin. Your dirt track's very similar to what we have at home at Eagle Farm. So most things have been really good, very similar. Can't be happier.
He's been on the turf this morning, obviously looked really good stretching out there. What else will you do, Tony, leading up to the weekend?
No, not much now. Just keep him pretty happy. He had a little look out there on Saturday. That was his second look today, and we're fortunate to have recommendation right behind us, which was good for us. He'll just have a canter about the dirt here now for the next few days. His routine is pretty simple. We keep it pretty simple with him, and that's what we'll do now towards Sunday.